All right, y'all, so I am back with another video. I did just want to hop in here real quickly and kind of highlight what's going on in the market. So right now, again, I'm still trading Euro USD. The set that I am using is the NS strategy set. So that basically means that the bot, the algorithm, the bot essentially is able to get into buy or sell trades depending on certain parameters that are preset that formulate the algorithm. So what you're currently looking at here is Euro USD on the 4-hour chart. I believe yesterday I got into like a sell trade about right up in here. I guess I will bring up trade locker here in a second to show exactly where the trade got in. But as you can see, the market pushed up yesterday into this order block. I did allow it to hold. I didn't close it or anything. Again, trying to work on being patient and just reading the market. So you can kind of see it broke this downward trend yesterday and pushed on up. Again, I decided to keep it just because I saw these order blocks here. I did go ahead and move the stop loss because as y'all should know by now, the stop loss does have the no stop loss set does technically have a stop loss, which is 60 pips. I did go ahead and move that stop loss, I believe, to up here, just so that I could ensure that, the trade had, enough room to breathe. But particularly because I believe that it was going to kind of, start to wick out, which it did here. As you can see, these wicks right here, because it hit this 4-hour order block up here. So my hope now is that it's going to come down and retest this order block. I'm coming in a little bit late this morning. I did have some meetings and essentially some meetings that I had to get to this morning. So I feel pretty confident about it that, we may be able to go ahead and retest this 4-hour order block here, represented by this, these white lines here. That's an order block. That's a bullish order block. The bearish order blocks are these blue lines here. You can also see it says bearish order block, bullish order block, bullish order block. So I'm gonna go ahead and extend this 4-hour trend line just so that, to make me feel a little bit more comfortable. So as you can see, hopefully at least at a minimum, it will hit this, come back and retest this 4-hour trend line here. So that's currently where we're at. Also, since it is pushing down, we do have 1 hour and 31 minutes left. We do have an inefficiency that's forming here, and but everything else looks to be pretty efficient, and it has now closed this 4-hour inefficiency. So the hope now, because everything else is pretty efficient from its move upwards, hopefully we'll just again get a retest of this order block and this 4-hour trend line. So that these two variables is what is keeping me in the trade. So I'm gonna go ahead and show what it looks like in MetaTrader 4. So as you can see, this is where we're at. The trade got in again it was right here when it got in. And so again, the hope is that it will push down through here. We are kind of getting close to this, what is this, forget, this is a 50 EMA. So that is a little bit concerning for me. I could cut out at $1,000. Beforehand, when it was up in this area, it was around $6,000 in the negative. So, and you can kind of see here on the RSI, it is oversold at this time at 13 on this 4-hour chart. So it's a little concerning, but I'm hoping it's going to continue to come down and we can get that 5 pip profit target. That would be nice. Yesterday, for whatever reason, I did have the the prop firm marked up, check mark, but for whatever reason, the trade did not actually copy over. So that was kind of frustrating, but also it kind of worked out because it did have this crazy push yesterday that essentially would have technically knocked me out as far as the daily drawdown. So I'm going to go and take my dog out, and I'm going to hope that this market continues to push on down and that we don't necessarily have any retracements, although that is quite probable since we have this inefficiency mark. It may bounce off of this line, it may come up, it just depends. So I'm going to try not to necessarily look at it. I am going to go ahead and here and bring up trade logger just so you guys can see exactly where the trade is at. But as you can kind of see here, if you can kind of see, like the order block is down here, whereas the market, is kind of right here. So the order block is right here. So I'm just hoping that it will, retest that order block, and it will retest this trend line here. So let me see again where trade locker is at. Oh, it didn't get into a trade. I'm so it's been a long week. So actually I can't show you the trade on here because it actually didn't get into a trade on here. So anywho, but I will go ahead and show, I guess, the trade that I took yesterday on NAS. So I did make $78 or $77 yesterday on NAS. So I'll go ahead and show that chart here if it'll go. And okay, it's already on that chart. It's been a long day, a long week. So this is where we were yesterday on the NAS. So I was able to catch this. I really am enjoying the fixed volume profile, or fixed volume, let me get the correct name, the volume profile fixed range. It's been extremely helpful in creating confluence with my markups. So this was the point of control, as you can see here, and I ended up getting in right about right here, put my stop above this last order block, and when NAS kind of gets to moving, it definitely moves. So right after the open, it began to move down, and I was able to catch this, and I was a little bit more patient yesterday, even though I did take partials, which is represented here by these 4 different green triangles. So, but that was a very, very nice push, and I was very, very happy. What I'm doing as far as when I'm scalping, manually trading, I'm basically only focused on the push. I'm not waiting for it to come back and try to retrace, just simply because I guess I just don't have the patience for that. So, and if that's the case, I kind of would have been waiting. I mean, it honestly ended up hitting my profit target here of a 2R. So it was honestly all okay, but you see it did go ahead and reverse later on in the market, or later on during the day. So that was a trade from yesterday. I was really, really happy about that. And as you can see, we got the 50 pips, or the 50 points pretty easily from where I got in at. So I was very, very satisfied with that, although I did kind of wish that I had gone in a little bit stronger on the trade. I was a little bit hesitant, so I did go with the 0.10 lot. I'm gonna try to be a lot more aggressive this year because my win percentage is around 70%. So it really doesn't make sense to continue to, shortchange myself. I need to go ahead and, go in heavy, stack up, and go ahead and make this money. So anywho, just wanted to get in here and kind of show you guys that, make a quick little video. Does look like we are having a little bit of push up because now it's back to around 14. So hopefully, it'll continue to push down here, even though we are kind of in an oversold position. Let me see. So we don't have a new hour just yet, and it looks like Mr. Dane's trades. The copy trader does have a new update, a new version available. So I'll probably be updating my system today to see, see what he has going on. So Anywho, that is what the chart is looking like on the hour. Again, hopefully we can get a push down, a little bit, more down, but it may want to go up here and push up and retest this inefficiency here. So I'll just have to look at it. This is a trade that has taken over 24 hours. And let me see here, just to kind of conclude, not to make this video too long, but just to show where we are. So anyway, anywho, you can see here that the gain is at 7.70%, and the account is still at $3,469. On the week, we're still sitting at $1,540, and the average trade length is now 5 hours and 8 minutes. Of course, that will definitely probably increase with today's trade. Yeah, and so the last trade did take an hour and 48 minutes, 25 minutes there on the 18th, and 58 minutes on the 17th. So that is what the week has looked like so far, and then this trade is taking over 24 hours so far. Again, I just did want to stress that I did move the stop loss back, so that is something to note, and why it would be beneficial to be able to read price action, so that if the trade is going against, you are able to make that adjustment. You can use discernment on if you'd like to manually move the stop loss, so that the trade doesn't hit the stop loss just simply because it's going against for a period of time. So currently, again, on the month we're sitting at 5.56%, and again last month we were at 2.02%. So I will be back with another video to show the update on if this trade will, hit the order block and hit the 4-hour trend line, or if it will keep pushing up from here. So we will see. Even got that kind of this little. Could put a trend line right here. So kind of a shelf kind of forming here. So hopefully, again, we'll see the trade rebound. So anywho, so that is my hope, and I'm gonna go ahead and put a marker here, put an alert, because if it were to go above this point here, I probably would go ahead and close it for a loss. But hopefully, again, it reaches down here and we'll be good. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much. If you found value in this video, please like and subscribe. Again, the Rainforest robot is $950, and you can get it for $95 a month. If you'd like to try it out, you can do so on the MQL5 marketplace. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one.